Let's see documentaries. We're about to get into it. Alright, holla at your boy. What's up? CD Blunt Documentary. It's your boy Corey Blunt. What's up? Hope y'all like, subscribe to my channel. Y'all know what's up. Hitting likes, like I said, hit my Facebook, Instagram. Let's go. Here we go. We're about to get into it today. Today I got ambushed. at Llolicup in Sumner. I got ambushed by Terrence and Zachary Spencer and let's see, it was another girl. I don't know her name was Shahala, whatever her name is, and they all and Cleve. I think Cleve was his name too. They all ambushed me today at work. I want to tell you how. What they did is, today I came in and I was trying to work, as always, like I said, I'm going through the smear campaign, y'all. You know how it goes. So I thought, today I'm like, cool, I stay to myself, do my job, right? So what they do is, when people have jobs, what they do is the work bullying, like I said, where it goes, it's not, like I said, physical, guys. Let me tell you, it's not physical. It's more of a psychological thing. So what they're trying to do is bring you down. When you don't realize that, even the boss of his tried to bring me down to at the same time. So, and they had a new guy there. It was a forklift driver, and I don't know his name and all. I don't know who the heck he was, but he's a new forklift driver. Did the same thing. And of course, smear campaign, everybody will try. We have trucks down there in Sumner. They come in, they drop stuff off. So they try the same thing. They take pictures of me. But today, pictures wasn't good enough. They went further. And it was funny. I was reading up on somebody. WBI is a guy. It's called. What is it? I think it is. It's about bullying. WBI. Look him up. He's on my channel, on my likes or something like that on there, and he talks about bullying and what happens, how they use what it's called, folks, is intimidation. What they're trying to do is intimidate you. When they see they weren't getting no results out of me for at least a couple of months, so what they did, they decided they weren't getting on the road no more, because now I just drive and I just zone out. I don't look at them because there's no point. I already know they turn their heads when they see me. They're like, and they're looking at my window, seeing my face, my mouth moves or something because of what they've heard, and they just try all day long. So now I just do what I do and just don't worry about it until I get to the job. But unfortunately today they tried to ambush me, and the reason how was they tried to isolate me any means necessary today. And the boss was trying, everybody was trying, everybody was in on it. And I named just a couple people right there, and I usually don't put names, but today I was pissed. I was close to fighting today, and I usually don't fight. Like I said, I tell y'all to do better than that. But I almost two-pieced a kid today, and I got close. I mean, like I was inches away from his face, and I seen his jaw out there, and I just wanted to two-piece him. I wanted to be honest with y'all, because when you go through a smear campaign, you just get irritated. The intimidation tactics they do is, like I said, you lift something, they watch you, and if you turn your head to the side, they turn their head to the side. You move your head left, they move their head left to see where you are. If you move right, so this is called harassment, folks, at a job, and this is what they do. And I went through logic staffing, so I want to let you know what's going on. So this is what they did to me today, and I was irritated because it's like, look, I'm trying to work, and I haven't shown any signs of that. I'm this madman or whatever they believe I am. So they had to use other tactics because they weren't getting anything, no results. So they thought isolation would be the next key. So when I was working with Clee, he was trying to isolate me as far as I could and get me far away from him so they can catch anything on me. What made it irritate me most is I couldn't turn a corner without somebody looking my direction. So I couldn't, focus on my work like I was supposed to. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my job done. But the mission was to exploit me. It had nothing to do with getting anything done at all. The mission was to exploit me. and to get as many people as they can to watch me. So it's like a camera everywhere and every angle trying to watch you while you work. But you can't lift your head up for a second without everybody turning their head and then walking away from you. Like you just, as soon as you lift your eyes up, they're like, and they're looking far away from you. But they were staring you down that whole time. And if you lean your head to the side, guess what? They come their head to the side like this. And if you over here, you lean your head, you're trying to move, you lift the box up, they're like this, by the box, and they're watching you, just like this. And this is what they do at work. This is harassment at a job, and this is what they did at Llolicup and Sumner. And I'm sad to say that, and I hate putting names out there and all, but today I got close to fighting, and I told you I wasn't going to do that because I believe in there's better tactics than that. I don't even know if I want to go back personally because, like I said, I'm no coward. I'll go back because I have to, but it better be to just do a truck and call it a day, because this is the kind of stuff that they do. And I have tons of witnesses there. Like I said, I had the girls there, and I know they saw it, but they don't care. They already know the reputation, so they're gonna run with it. So you know what I mean. And I expect nothing different from them. And they're not gonna say anything anyway. I doubt it. There's too many people involved, and my name's out there, and they know it. So it is what it is. I just want to come at you, be real with you, 100%, and I'm not going to try to, sugarcoat it. Like I said, it's a smear campaign, folks. So if you know what a smear campaign is, it's basically where your name's been degraded, where they assassinated your character of who you are as a person, and they've downgraded your name and torn it apart. So anybody's going to try, like I told you before, and that's what that is. So when you go through a smear campaign, this is what you go through between workplace bullying at a job I was at, where I worked as a dietary aide. So, and this is some of the process of this. So this is what I'm getting at my large staff and next job I was at, Sumner and Llolicup. So this is what I'm going through. So I was irritated today. I got close to fighting. I was irritated because at the little while, the kid was supposed to use the forklift to do his job, and he just kept staring me down, and I just got tired at the little while. You get so tired because it's to intimidate you as much as possible. That's the goal, to intimidate you. And they know they're doing this, and they're intimidating you from another angle. So like if you're working, you're in the middle, then there's somebody on this corner, there's somebody on that corner, there's somebody on that corner, and there's somebody on this side. And so you're trying to work, and you can't stay focused if every time you lean your head up, everybody's like this. As soon as they see you looking, you lift your head up for an inch, it's like, but then as soon as you put your head back down, they're like, and then when you see you looking, and this is the routines they do, and that's basically harassment at a job. So basically you're being bullied. So if I would have said anything, they would have ran with it. And this is how fast bullying occurs, folks. And like I said, it's not a physical thing. Remember, this is not a physical thing. It's a psychological thing. And the goal is to break you down. And unfortunately, this is what they do. Instead of just doing the job what they're supposed to do, the mission was to exploit me by any means necessary. Even the boss was in on it. And I said, dang, man, come on, dude. Come on. And I was irritated with him because it's like, dude, if your boys today ain't seen nothing for months, and they see me working, I've been there for at least 2 or 3 months, and I've been working, and I haven't done nothing. But if I say something, let's say I go, darn it, or dang it, by myself, then they're gonna run with it. And this is how their smear tactics, this is what they do. Like I said, because somebody told them outside of my mind, they're gonna run with it. And I can't control people. Once somebody, and let me explain to people why people get so confused about smear campaign. They're like, oh, that doesn't exist, because they're not very educated. Let me tell you how this works. Okay, if a group of people say something bad about you and they spread it around, it's like gossip, and you spread enough people will believe. And once they believe something, you can't change their mind. Once they have a decision made on you of who you are, then that's what they're going to define you as. So you can't change their mind. You can tell them all day long, you can tell them till you're blue in the face, they won't care. This is what they heard, this is what they're sticking with. And it's sad because you're like, dang, man, you're looking in your head like, you got to be kidding me. So basically, I got harassed today at Sumner Llolicup today, and I was very sad by it because it's like, come on, I've been working so far, I've been doing so good, and they wanted to exploit me. I couldn't talk to Terrence no more, who's the leader of that thing. I couldn't talk to him no more. He tried to exploit me himself. Then after that, my boy Clee tried to exploit me too. He did it the same way. They said that he was trying to act nice about it, because like I said, they don't come as your enemy. What they do is they give you a couple weeks, don't see anything, so then they're like, okay, we gotta try different methods instead of just letting you be. And this is basically harassment at a job, and they will continue to do this because they can get away with it, and they know you're confined to a job, and that's how they do this. And this is sad, and this is how they break you down, and this is how people lose money, and this is how people commit suicide, and this is how actually people get killed sometimes in this process. You have people take out people, and you be like, why did they do that? That was crazy. Why would they do that? But this is the circumstances they do. Because I got close to two-piecing somebody, and I was an inch away from this boy's face, an inch away from his face, and I could have two-pieced him right there. But what would that have solved? Nothing. That would prove I was an animal, and then I would have lost my job, and I would have been mad, and I still would have. It wouldn't have solved nothing. But they basically ganged up on me, basically, in short. All of them. It did not matter. They all harassed me. It was all short. It was quick, too. And unfortunately, like I said, this is called harassment. And this is how bullying occurs at a job. And this is after, like I said, my name's already been smeared. So you already know that deal. I don't know if I said that already, but it's been smeared already. So, this is where they sent me in Logic Staffing. So this is what they do. I want to let people know how this goes. And I'm sad to see that because, it hurts me, to see that stuff. It's like, fine, if I'm that bad, just stay away from me. But unfortunately, you have to exploit me. You just can't let me be and let me do my job and get out. But unfortunately, that's the way we got to do this. So next time I come in there, I'm going to have some words with Terrence. And me and him are going to talk. Because, there's a line to this, and I know it doesn't solve anything. I've tried before when I was working at another job in Puyallup. It does not work. What they do is now they find secret ways to exploit you instead of just letting you do your job. And they're going to send you on other missions just to isolate you so they can catch you saying anything. And they know exactly what they're doing. And the boss knows it too, and the people around them know it is what's going on. They're not stupid, and they know they're doing it. And this is what happens at a job, and this is why people have a hard time getting by in life after you've been smeared. And like I said, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know any routine yet that's worked. Like I said, I've conquered pretty much the car routine. I've conquered that. I just let them take the pictures no more. I don't even try. I just drive because you can't. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, And people in nature, and once they have a crowd with them, once your name's smeared publicly, they're gonna do whatever they can. They'll take pictures when they want to. You can't stop them. And it's sad because you're like, okay, but I'm not doing nothing but driving, and they see you're not doing anything, but they're gonna keep trying. They don't care. They'll try tomorrow. They're gonna try next week. They'll try the week after that, and it'll be the same. As long as they see me on that road, they're gonna keep trying. And only way to end bullying. Sometimes people say to end bullying, is a 77.7% when you're no longer employed. And this is when this actually stops most of the time. But you got to be working. You got to survive. But I don't like the ambush at work like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That ticked me off because I was like, okay, fine, you gave me your looks. I know they've been doing it for a while now, but usually you let me be. But today it was kind of like they went extreme today. Like they put the pressure on. I felt like I couldn't go walk a corner without them trying to lean their head down, doing this, and and I've tell you the steps of this too. The first time they get to know you, this is how they work when they first see you. First, they want to get to know how you are, right? So they can see what works first, and they let you be, because they want to see how you are, what you react to, what you don't react to. Kind of like they did in Puyallup, the same routine. So they want to see what you react to, what you don't react to, and see what your weaknesses are and your strong points, of course. And so they'll watch you. You do your thing. They'll watch you. They'll let you be in the beginning. And then after a little while, they realize they're not getting any results. So now this is where they go, okay, what's next? What else can I do to get this? I want to see what people are talking about. Why is he so out of his mind? And that's not the case. And that's why they're having a hard time. And that's why people in the cars are having a hard time. I had a lady that was on the road today. I'm going off subject, but a lady on the road today, she almost hit a car trying to make sure she escaped me. That's sad. And on the I-5, and that's sad. She almost hit a car trying to watch me to see if I moved my lips. And I said, you got to be kidding me. She almost wrecked herself straight in front of me. And I was looking, I had my hand like this, and I was just like, I'm looking, almost laughing at her because she's so ignorant that she risk her life trying to catch me in an act that this is the sad part, and they do it all the time. And I hate it because they're too busy trying to watch me. They'd be like, they're in their cars and they go. And so, it's stopping traffic trying to watch me instead of going, you got to focus on the road. You don't have time to wonder if this weird guy is in the car or whatever they think of me. You don't have time for that junk. Go. But instead, they're going to be like, and I'm just like, come through so I can drive, You got the look, you know who I am, so obviously you just come through. So I'm waving you down like a flagger or something, waving you down in the car. Just go, because now you're stopping traffic. So then guess what? I get stuck sometimes because people drive slow or they do something out of the ordinary they wouldn't do if I wasn't there. So, I want to say this is terrible. Like I said, I took a hit today. I had to work out. I had to, shadow box for myself because I was just irritated because, like I said, I got inches away from two-piecing this boy because he was doing it in front of my face and he knows he's doing it, and I was about to confront him. But I figure if I confront this boy, I don't want to keep confronting people all day long. And I see that doesn't solve anything. All they do is find sneakier ways to do these tactics. They don't change, they just try harder. And it's basically harassment. And this is Llolicup in Sumner, and I'm sad by that because this is what's going on, And I'm like, come on, man. I'm trying to do my job. Let me do my job. And if I do say something, so what? I'm a human being. So what? Come on. I say anything, it's like, oh, you said something. Come on, man. I'm a human being. Come on. That's stupid. Come on. So if I look at the box and I go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by myself, and I'm looking at the box and I say 5, 7, 8, 9, I'm thinking about the numbers on there. Come on. You're going to run with that? And that's what they'll do. They'll run with it. They'll take it and go, oh. And that's what they'll do. And they'll do this right in front of my face. And I just look and I go, you got to be kidding me. So if you have people out there watching, I want to say this is a sad epidemic. I'm trying to, survive this sometimes. And I don't mention names this time, but I have to this time because that's basically harassment at a job. And the boss knew they were doing it the whole time. He basically played along with it. So now I got to change the game. So now when they talk about, well, I want you to do orders and all this good stuff, I don't really want to join them anyway. Welcome when it comes to the job thing for them. I don't want to join them. Sorry about my language, y'all, but I mean, when you're getting harassed at work, you're gonna express yourself a little bit. And I got close to two-piecing the kid straight out, and I had to think hard. I had to think really hard because I wanted to just punch the hell out of him. I saw his jaw open too. All I had to do was two-piece, 1, 2, and he would have fell straight to the ground. But I'm trying to do this the right way. And I'm really trying here, folks, but they are pushing my patience because they're already doing stuff that's dirty, and, beyond dirty. I mean, any means necessary, and that's basically harassment at the job, and that should be a policy against that. So tomorrow, next time I go in there, I'm calling them out on it. I'm getting tired of it. I really am. I'm getting burnt out, and I'm gonna stand up for myself. I'll be like, look, man, just don't call me in. I said, either you want me here to work, or you're gonna let me do my job, or you're gonna try to exploit me all day. I don't have time for both. If you're gonna do both, let me go home so y'all can go ahead and do your little routine because it's just getting old, and I know y'all doing it. I've watched it. I've watched you all, and I don't care what you're going to tell me. You're going to gaslight me and tell me it didn't happen. I watched it with my own eyes, and I watch y'all, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting fed up. You want me to go? Fine. Get rid of me and move on so I can go send somewhere else through logic staffing. Thank you for your time. And that's what I'm about to get run to them because that's not necessary. I'm not doing anything. But the fact that you're trying to exploit me any kind of way possible is what bugs me. And the fact that you had to gang up on one person and there's 5 or 6 of y'all looking at me from every angle. It's like a camera at every angle, and all I'm doing is working, trying to work. Come on, man, I ain't doing nothing, and I can't even enjoy it because y'all rather try to exploit me than doing your job. So this is what I went through today. So I was pissed off. I'm not gonna lie, I was very, very pissed off because that's not necessary, and that's harassment, straight up harassment. They're not doing it to everybody else. Why don't you do it to the other guy? I mean, when I saw Clee, he was talking to himself and the girls, Leah and the other girl was there, and he was talking to himself when he was on the computer. So I don't see nobody exploiting him for it. Come on, they even said themselves, they said, all black guys talk to themselves, and that's exactly what words that came out of Leah's mouth. But it's funny, he was doing it, but I don't see y'all exploiting him. I don't see that. Where's the exploit? I don't see y'all ganging up on him and, watching his mouth and watching to see what his movements are. You're not intimidating him by peeking around a corner. I don't see that. But you do it to me because I'm well known and everybody's doing it. So that's why you do this. So, I got to say, it's a coward move, I hope to God we can stop this, y'all, and this is why I'm going to keep documenting because I have to, and I hate using names, but I have to, and this is real stuff that's happening. Like I said, I've had witnesses. Shantae's seen it, Miss Callum's seen it, Deja's seen it, You know, everybody knows it's out there. But like I said, I can't do nothing. Like I said, if I went to the cops, they think I'm out of my mind anyway because of what everybody's been told. And like I said, once you do a smear campaign, you can't really do anything on that. Like I said, unless you have facts. And I feel like you can't. Good luck getting facts with pictures and all. I think they'll just ignore them. So that's what they'll do. So this is CD Blunt Documentaries. It's your boy. Peace out. And subscribe to my channel, please. And people out there, please don't look at the pictures you see them out there. Peace.